all you action figure enthusiasts out there? JC here, and welcome to a Friday edition of TNInews. Now, real quick, I just want to make sure you guys can hear me. And now my mouse is acting up, so just a second here. All right, there we go. All right, so I just want to make sure you guys can hear me with this camera. I've got the different camera angles set up. I've been doing some rearranging and some cleaning back here. So, of course, we talked about my Thundercat layer on Monday, but I've done some rearranging back here as well. So, yeah, just to mix it up a little bit, giving you the different camera angles. I can still go back to this one too. I don't know which one you guys prefer, but on Monday we had a little bit of audio issues, so I just want to make sure that was all good. Also today, besides going over a lot of news, I am going to give away a $100 store credit to Big Bad Toy Store to one lucky action figure enthusiast member. We've done this a few times before. I've got the names of every action figure enthusiast. We are currently up to 40 as I went to filming this. So you can still become an action figure enthusiast member. There's a link in the video description below, but you won't be included in today's drawing. But what I am going to say is, like I say, we're up to 40 members as of right now. So the next time I do a contest like this will be when I hit 50 action figure enthusiast members. So the quicker I can get to 50, the quicker we'll do another $100 store credit giveaway to Big Bad Toy Store. So, however long or short that takes, I don't know. But that I'm setting a goal. We've been a little stagnant at the 40 number for members, so just to give you that little extra incentive, if you haven't actually become an action figure enthusiast member, it is 99 cents. But again, as a thank you to going that little bit extra mile to supporting the channel, I try and do these periodic contests. But like I say, we could do, if 10 more people become action figure enthusiasts, the next live stream I do, we'll do another giveaway. So that could be as early as Monday. But again, today, for those who were already action figure enthusiast members, as the stream started, your name is on the prize wheel. Now, you do have to be here when I draw the name at some point during the stream. You'll need to be here and claim your prize. If you're not here, if you're an action figure enthusiast that gets called, but you're not here during the stream, then we'll move on to drawing another name until we get to somebody that's actually here. That way, I can be assure that the person whose name is drawn is actually going to claim their prize. Because the problem with just calling a name and saying they've won, oftentimes they don't come back and check and see that they won, and then the prize never gets claimed. And I don't really have a way of contacting you. You have to contact me. So that's why we do it that way. So again, I don't know if we'll wait till the end or maybe we'll stop midway. We got a lot of news to cover today. I don't know who decided, not only is it Easter, so happy Easter to everyone who celebrates Easter. It's on Sunday. But besides it being Easter this weekend, we've got Wrestlemania, which, has kind of kicked off yesterday with Mattel action figure or Mattel WWE reveals. And so we're going to talk about that. We had Star Wars Celebration Japan. So we got Star Wars reveals from that. Today, it was decided that it was Superman Day. So we've gotten a ton of Superman movie products. The new James Gunn movie revealed today. So we're going to talk about that. And actually, maybe that's it. Oh, no. Star Wars, Superman Day, WrestleMania. Yeah, those are the big three things. And then, like I say, it's Easter on top of all that. So I don't know why someone decided let's do all of this stuff on one day and have all these pre-orders drop in one day, but they did. So we're going to go over all of that. Let's just do a quick roll call. Let's see. Jeremy's in the house. Good to see you. Happy Friday. Happy Easter to you as well. Passiano777. Good Friday to you. Zim is in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Got yourself a claws. I did too. It is sold out on Hasbro Pulse now, but I was able to get one. Didn't even have to become a premium member. Judge Dreads is in the house. What is up, my friend? Good to see you. Mr. Allmind as well. What is up? We've got Road Pig John. Good to see all you action figure enthusiast members in the house today. So hopefully one of you guys will be a lucky winner. Gary's in the house. Good to see you as well. Jeremy, loud and clear. Good. Good thing my mic is working this time. Yes, audio is good. Good, good. Max Zombie, what is up? William is in the house. Good afternoon to you, my friend. Let's see who else. Just trying. I think the mouse battery is dying because it keeps. Jay the Grind is here. Good to see you. Ship My Pants 3000. Nice to see you. Hanzo's in the house. Good to see you. So it looks like we got a pretty full house. Figure Fury is here. So yeah, it looks like we've got a pretty good full house here. So let's get back over to the news. And let's start with Marvel. So yesterday, the Punisher from Daredevil Born Again went up for pre-order. This figure looks really good to me. You know, when we talked on Monday, I told you I figured this was going to be one of the figures. Now, I had said that it looked like there was going to be two more additional Daredevil Born Again figures besides, Daredevil himself. And it turns out it looks like that we're only getting one other figure besides Daredevil. I don't know if the third figure got canceled or what. That's why I do emphasize the word rumor until Hasbro actually does, in fact, um, announce these things. So, and I mean, I can't say 100% that somehow there could still be a third figure, but I can't think of any practical reason now that the season is over that they wouldn't have, revealed the third figure and had it go up for pre-order with Punisher this week. So I'm going to say, again, I won't say 100%, but I'm going to say it looks like the listings were wrong, and the third one, which never even had a name, it was just listed as a third figure from the series, um, is not happening. So Punisher, but I think this Punisher looks great, at least from these renders. These are, of course, renders, so um, have to always keep that in mind. But if the final figure ends up looking this good, uh, I will be happy with it. And I did pre-order mine one yesterday. Now it was available on Amazon had the lowest. Well, Amazon and Pulse had the lowest price. MSRP was $24.99, but it has sold out at those places. I believe you can still get it at Big Bad Toy Store. They have it $25.99, and that could go up even more with tariffs. And then Entertainment Earth has it at $27.99. So it still is available at those places. I haven't looked at every other single place out there that might have this figure, but it did sell out, within about 24 hours on Amazon. So that's your Marvel Legend reveal. We also got the Fantastic Four trailer that premiered this week. I'm not going to play that here because when I just played you a snippet of the Superman movie trailer the other week, I got dinged by YouTube. So I'm not even going to play it. But if you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's pretty interesting. Um, Again, Fantastic Four, which we are getting figures. We talked about how Hasbro had teased with that image on Fantastic Four Day. Amazing how everything has a day now. But yeah, they teased the Fantastic Four figures, so I don't know when we'll get these fully revealed. the movie is still a little bit ways off. Next Marvel pre-order is going to be next Thursday. It is going to be the Fantastic Four retro cardback She-Hulk. So this is next week's Marvel Legend pre-order. Will MSRP is $24.99 and 1 p.m. Eastern time is when this one will go up for pre-order. So this, of course, is comic book based. And then the final pre-order of this month for Marvel Legends is going to be that Amazon exclusive 2-pack with Crossbones and Madame Mask. So that goes up on the 30th, the last day of the month. And then next month, May, we start off with those Thunderbolt 2-packs, the movie 2-packs for Marvel Legends. So I was right. I called it the Daredevil. I thought, even before Dan Young started teasing it, that we were going to get Daredevil, the remaining Daredevil Born Again figures going up for pre-order this week. I was right about one of those being Punisher. What I was wrong about is I thought there was going to be a third figure. And again, it looks like that is no longer the case. So still pretty good accuracy there with my rumors. All right, let us move on. Let's see, what else we got? That's all I have for you on the Marvel front. I guess we can jump over to Star Wars. So these literally just went up for pre-order right before going on air here. So the new, these were revealed last night. Well, for those in Japan, I guess it was Friday, but for us, it was last night. Hasbro had their panel, and they revealed some new Black Series figures. So we've got the Dash render. We've got the Night Sisters, Marion from Jedi Survivor. We've got a new retooled Han Solo from A New Hope, and a new retooled Chewbacca from A New Hope. So these overall look pretty good, though. I got to tell you, this Han Solo, I don't know, especially for this is like supposed to be an improved version. I'm still not digging this face sculpt for Harrison Ford. I think Hasbro has still missed the mark on this figure. The first one they did was not fantastic, but this one, I think, I think this one is still not really looking like a young Harrison Ford. So I don't know. But again, those went up for pre-order. Amazon, Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth. For vintage collection, we've got, again, the Night Sister Marion Jedi Survivor. So both vintage collection and Black Series. Usually you don't see that where they get both of them at the same time. Rocket Launcher Trooper from Jedi Survivor, Cobb Vanth in civilian clothes, Moff Gideon with the Dark Trooper armor, and Crosshairs from the Bad Batch. So those are your new vintage collection figures that have gone up for pre-order. Again, Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, Amazon, Hasbro Pulse, all the usual places. You'll have to hunt around, see who has the best price for you. Also for vintage collection, this is the Hasbro Pulse exclusive, but it is a new retooled Bantha with comes with a Tusken Raider figure to ride on it. We've gotten a Bantha before, but this one is retooled. I don't know the exact differences, but you do get the vintage collection packaging. So this is a Shop Disney and Pulse, though right now it's only available on Pulse. Premium members right now, 2 p.m. Eastern time. For everyone else, I don't think this is going to sell out quickly. It is $70. So again, vintage collection, retooled Bantha. So those are your pre-orders. Now, we also had an Amazon exclusive 3-pack. I don't know what you want to call this. The Frogman and the Kedis and the Turgle and Scuva Stev. I call him Frogman, but I think it's Turgle's the frog guy. But this set went up. This actually went up earlier today on Amazon, $44.99. I believe it's still available. Yes, it is. So again, that was a new reveal. This one again is an Amazon exclusive. Also, the the Ronin and R5D56 2-pack that is Star Wars Celebration Japan exclusive is actually being offered on Amazon. Went up today. I think it's still available. Yes, it is. And it is actually shipping now. Somebody actually got theirs literally. They pre-ordered it this morning and it was delivered this afternoon. So like I pre-ordered one and it's supposed to arrive this weekend. But turns out you don't actually have to travel all the way to Japan to get this thing. It is available on Amazon. $70. It does have a hefty price tag. I guess that packaging cost a lot extra. So it is a pretty steep price tag. But it's a cool set. It's kind of a cool, unique set. So, but again, it is $70. That's the MSRP. So, and Hasbro Pulse will have some next week as well. I believe they said April 22nd. So if you didn't want to get it off Amazon for some reason, you will have an opportunity to get it off of Hasbro Pulse next week as well. And then, of course, those who actually did go to the convention in Japan were able to buy this there as well. What else? Let's see. So that was it for your Hasbro reveals from the convention. We got some thought we had some Tamasi Nation reveals from Celebration. So SH Figure Art stuff. Some of this we'd already seen. New young Anakin from episode 1. I don't think we've seen that one before. Dagobah Luke Skywalker with Yoda. So that one is new. Rey, a new SH Figure Arts Rey, Grogu, Mandalorian, Mace Windu, Han and Chewie from A New Hope. So those were on display. Just some quick, brief movie news from Celebration. So the date for Star Wars or for the Mandalorian and Grogu movie is next year, May 22nd. So just a little over a year away for that one. And then the Star Wars Starfighter movie, which is going to star Ryan Gosling, is going to open up a year later on May 28th, 2027. I believe Sigourney Weaver is also going to be in that movie. So 2 new Star Wars movies on the horizon, unless something changes between now and then. But it does look like those are definitely happening. All right, so that's your Star Wars news, at least so far. I don't really expect a ton of more. Star Wars Celebration goes through the weekend, but I don't really, I'm not really expecting much more in the way of news on that front. For you wrestling fans, again, Wrestlemania is this weekend. Airing on 2 nights, Saturday and Sunday on Peacock. But we've got this new Mattel Creation set for Cody Rhodes and his wife that's available on the Mattel Creations website. So, finishing the story, as it were. And this set's going to cost you $70. So, we also, just in other wrestling news, we had some Target stuff that went up for pre-order this morning. The Shawn Michaels Ultimate figure. This is a Target exclusive. Last time I checked, it was still available. So you can pre-order that one for $32.99. Also, the WWE Elite Collection 27. Again, these are all Target exclusives. So this wave has the Great Muta, Smoking Gun Billy Gunn, Big Evil the Undertaker, and Terry Funk. So again, these went up for pre-order today. And finally, the Target exclusive WWE Hall of Champions 4-pack. This set is also available on Target. So this has Bruno Sammartino, the Ultimate Warrior, John Cena, and Roman Reigns. Kind of a weird combination there, but I guess all champions. So again, that's available. That one is $80 on Target. I'm not going to go over all of these, but Mattel did have a panel at Wrestlemania. These are these images of the slides from Mattel come via Ringside Collectibles. So Penta is getting a new figure. You can see the designs for the upcoming new Penta, and there's some renders. Jey Uso, a new Uso figure. So again, I'm not going to go through all of these, but they did have quite a few. Was this guy? I mean, this is Booker T, but I think his name was like Yo Bro or something like that when he was wearing this outfit. I like this new Kurt Angle figure. That looks. I was always a big Kurt Angle fan, so. Dirty Dom, Randy Orton. The Dudley Boys, the Wyatt Six are finally getting some figures. Well, I won't say finally. They actually, I really haven't been on much because one of the guys got injured. So, a lot of cool figures. That's another Cody Rhodes figure with his dog. I believe that's a Ringside exclusive. I believe you have to go to Ringside to actually buy that one. Some of these are Ringside exclusives. They also had figures on display, which you can go to TNI, or these images come via M&M Figure Clothing and Accessories. So thanks to them for taking these images. But there's your Wyatt Six prototypes. But a lot of figure reveals from WWE with WrestleMania weekend, which is, of course, in Las Vegas this year. NECA, we had new Target Haulathon, so the drops. And if you missed out, like this morning, the Ultimate Shredder went out of stock. Actually, it looks like it's sold out again. It came back in stock just a little while ago. It had sold out this morning, and then, like I say, it came back, but it looks like it is sold out. And now, again, I knew this was going to be probably the most popular one. A little better scale than the first cartoon Shredder that they did. Plus, you get all these extra accessories and everything. So I figured that one was going to be popular. I haven't checked to see if all of these, if any, what other ones have sold out, but the Mirage Comics April O'Neil. This will not be a Target exclusive, but available first, and it is still available on Target's website. And of course, a lot of this stuff has been hitting physical stores. Handyman Donatello from the Mirage Comics, again, not a Target exclusive, but is currently still available. And then some plush stuff, and but basically plush stuff, which I believe all that's still available. I will say, if NECA actually had made this Garfield an action figure as opposed to a plush, I might have been tempted to get this one. But Garfello plush figure. But there's your this week's Target Haulathon. So we've got until May 16th. Each Friday, new drops online. Again, a lot of this stuff has already been hitting physical stores, but we get new pre-order drops every Friday, going up at 9 a.m. And again, this is week 2, and we have until Friday, May 16th for this stuff to go up. Superman Day, as I mentioned at the beginning, NECA has teased a new Superman movie figure from the James Gunn movie. This is an 18-inch figure, so don't think that NECA is going to start doing 7-inch figures again for DC. They did a few back in the day, but I wouldn't expect that. But this is an 18-inch Superman figure is what they're teasing here. Don't have a lot of other details. I don't know when this is going to be available. But again, NECA is getting a little bit back into the DC game with 18-inch figures. Before we get into the rest of the McFarlane Superman stuff, and just McFarlane in general, just to recap, this week we had the new G.I. Joe pre-orders: Snake Eyes version 4, Armored Cobra Commander, Monkey Wrench, and Major Blood. We talked about these on Monday. Major Blood, interestingly enough, is not on a retro card. I really thought when that was announced that was going to be a retro card figure, but it's not. The Claw, mentioned earlier. I apologize if you hear construction noise. I mentioned on Monday that my neighbors are doing remodeling in their basement, and so periodically you may hear some noise there. So I do apologize for that. I don't have much control over that. Anyway, Claw went up, as I told you before, is a Hasbro Pulse exclusive, and $54.99 was the cost, and it is currently sold out. And yeah, that's definitely annoying. Hopefully they'll stop here in a second. So let's get into the NECA or the McFarlane stuff. So yeah, they've been quiet for a while. I'd hope they were done, but they must have just gone to lunch. All right, so this is a preview. This did not go up for pre-order, but it is one of the robots from the new Superman movie. And I'm jumping over here. So this is a listing of all the things that McFarlane's doing for the new movie. All right. And most of this stuff has gone up for pre-order today. They're just being annoying now because they're like... but the Superman robot number 4, for some reason, did not go up for pre-order today, but it was previewed. The other one that didn't go up for pre-order today was the Ultraman, which we've only gotten a brief look from the trailer. So that one did not go up. There's also a gold label Battle Damage Superman. And that didn't go up. So, but everything else went up. So we got the new DC Superpowers stuff, and a lot of this sold out, as we've seen with a lot. This is why I didn't do a live stream last week, because they were doing this much more constantly. But of course, they had to start doing it just as I was doing the stream. I live in townhouse, so that's why you can hear it so loudly. And again, they're doing like construction on this wall right next to us, so that's why it's so loud. All right, so DC Superpower figures: Green Lantern, Mr. Terrific, Superman, and Metamorpho, and then also Fortress of Solitude playset for the DC Superpower line. So again, those have been available. Went up for pre-order. Most of that last time I checked was still available, but again, a lot of it sold out very quickly. And then for multiverse figures, we got 2 Supermans. We got a deluxe version with Crypto, Kaiju Mega figure, Metamorpho. That's the regular Superman. That's the deluxe Superman with Crypto. That's Metamorpho. You know, I just realized Lex Luthor didn't actually go up for pre-order today either. We got a preview of it this morning, but I guess he did not go up for pre-order today. So that's your Lex Luthor. And this is another deluxe figure that's supposed to come with a baby kaiju. So you saw the mega kaiju figure, but this one should be coming based on listings. We'll have a baby kaiju with it. So, but again, this one and the robot didn't go up for pre-order. So I don't know when those will go up for pre-order, but not today. And I did this one? Yeah, I guess this didn't go up for pre-order either. So, got a preview about Mr. Terrific. This is a 7-inch scale Mr. Terrific. So that's your Superman Day reveals and pre-orders. So I think that's pretty much everything news-wise. Just a note, April 23rd is this Hurricane Hordak will go up on Mattel Creations website. And so if you're into the Origin stuff, Hurricane Hordak goes up for pre-order next week. So $25 is how much that one is going to cost. All right, I think that's most of the news. I think that brings us up to date. So I think we're going to go on and do the prize because, frankly, the noise next door is getting on my nerves. It's probably getting on your nerves. So we're going to call it, go and draw the name and then call it a day. All right, so again, 40 action figure enthusiast members on the wheel. I'm gonna, this is completely random as I can make it. I'll spin the wheel, whatever name it lands on, I'll call out. If you're here watching the live stream, then you'll win $100 store credit. You'll need to email me after the stream ends, j@enewsi.com, or if you're on our message boards, you can contact me through there. But you will have to contact me to claim your prize. And I will have the email in the video description when this becomes a regular video. So if I call your name and you're not here, then we'll just draw another name. And as I said before, right now we're at 40. When we get to 50, if we add the quicker we add 10 more, I should say I add 10 more action figure enthusiast members to the channel, then we'll do another drawing. So it could be weeks or it could be days, and I'll keep you updated, to how close we are to the 50. But and I may do it like every 10 new members that we get, we do another drawing, something like that. They're really going at it with that drill, whatever they're drilling. Or screwing in. Sounds like they're screwing in nails. All right, so let's do a spin and see what name comes up. See if they're here. Okay, Comics 1017. If they are here, chime in the comments section. I'll give you a minute. And if not, then we'll draw again. I don't know if they're here. I didn't see their name earlier, so they may not be here. Give it another couple seconds just to be sure. All right. Doesn't look like Comics 1017 is here. So we are going to spin the wheel again. So that name has now been removed off the wheel, and we will spin the wheel again. Gray Fox 00700, are you in the house? I'm not sure Gray Fox is here either. I think last time, or maybe not last time, but the first time we did this, I think we ended up going through 4 names before we got to somebody who was actually here. And give it another second just to make sure. Gray Fox 00700, are you in the house? All right, I'm not seeing him, so we're once again going to remove the name so it doesn't come up again and spin the wheel for a third time. Third time's the charm, as they say. Mr. Allmine. I'm pretty sure Mr. Allmine is here. Mr. Allmine, your name has come up. Are you still here? Judge, remember, you do have to become an action figure enthusiast member to win, which means your name would be green. Mr. Allmine, there he is. Oops, not Judge Drew. Moved on me. All right, Mr. Allmine. So if you're on the boards, you can hit me up through there. If not, I'll have my email up here. But do reach out to claim your prize. I'll just need your email and name, which we'll send off to Big Bad Toy Store, and then they'll get you set up with the credit. Probably won't be until next week because it is Easter weekend and everything. So, but and again, we will do this. $100. Next goal is 50 action figure enthusiast members. So we're at 40 today. When we get to 50, 99 cents, link in the video description on how you can become an action figure enthusiast. Thank you to everybody. This is my way of kind of saying thank you. So to those that just go that little extra mile. And we do, of course, also have contests on both TNI and Marvelous News currently going for additional $100 store credits to Big Bad Toy Store. Links are to those contests are in the video description as well if you want to check those out. Especially with the increased prices of tariffs and everything, every little bit helps, I would imagine. So, but Mr. Allmine, congratulations to you for winning today's contest. Thank you, everybody who chimed in today. I apologize for the noise next door. Hopefully, they will. They've been doing the remodeling for like a week now, so I think they're putting in like a bathroom in their basement or something. So hopefully they will be done very soon. But I do apologize for that because, again, it is very annoying. But I should probably be back on Monday. If not Monday, then definitely on Wednesday a little bit. Will just depend on how much news there is between now and then. But again, congrats to Mr. Allmine. Thank you to everybody who tuned in, especially those who have, again, become action figure enthusiast members. And the moment we hit, well, not the moment, but after I've hit 50, the next live stream I do, whenever that is, we will then do this again and give away another $100 store credit. So 10 to go. And then, like I say, I might, if this works, if we get 10 pretty quickly, then I might just be like, every time we get 10 new members, we're going to do a drawing just to say thank you. All right, guys. Have a great weekend. A lot going on this weekend. WrestleMania, Star Wars Celebration. Though I imagine if you're in Japan, it's Star Wars Celebration. You're not sitting here watching me today. But WrestleMania this weekend, Easter. So hopefully everyone has a great weekend. And until next time, guys, I will catch you later. Thanks for watching today's video. Now, if you're new to the channel, please think about hitting that subscribe button. Also hit the bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. For all the latest action figure news, be sure to head over to ToyNewsEye.com, MarvelousNews.com, JediInsider.com, and TFormers.com. And remember, action figures are great,